Okay, good morning. We will start the public hearing for the.
You found the new good morning routine. Let's try it together.
Hang on just a second.
Yeah, that's trouble too.
Okay, we will start this public hearing for the 2020 millage rate, so I'll call it to order. I'll ask Ms. Sarah Andrews to get up and make a presentation for us, and then I'll open it up for public comment.
Good morning. So today we were just going to have a public hearing for the millage rate, which was advertised in the paper a week ago. And as you see on the screen, our 2019 millage rate was 5.743. What was advertised is 6.5. And the rollback rate that we are required to calculate at this point is 5.488. And also available to everybody that's here is a copy of what was in the paper, is a 5-year history of our millage rates. It's probably too small to actually see it on the screen, but I can grab y'all a copy. Okay. All right, this was also in the paper, and so you can see the calculation in the far right column that tells you how we came up with the 24.5% increase that was, good morning, that was advertised. So that is the increase in the revenue, proposed revenue, not the increase in the actual millage rate itself. Would you like me to cover anything else?
Let me first see if anyone up here has any questions. Okay. Thank you, Sarah. All right, I will open this up for public comment now. If you would like to come forward and make some public comments, we will recognize you. Please state your name and address for the record. Pull that mic down a little bit.
Yes, I'm short. Hey, I'm Peg Taylor. Hi. My question is, does anybody here know when the last increase was? And if so, what was that amount? I'd love to know that.
Okay, is that your only
That's
comment?
my only comment.
All
And
right.
I would like to see it be less than 24%.
Oh, thank you, ma'am. That goes without question. Anybody else? Okay, then I will close the public comment portion of the public hearing. Let me just ask that question to Sarah. Do you have that information? I know it hasn't been recent.
Last time it was increased in 2009.
Okay, so Peg, the last time that there was a rate increase was in 2009.
I don't have the increase in dollars. I can show you a history of the millage rate.
That would help.
Again, that 24%.
Yeah, I was going to ask you just to cut on that just a minute because that's a little bit more complicated than just simply calling it 24%. That's not what it actually is. In fact, it's less than half,
13%.
13,
Millage rate increase.
13%.
But that
And that's
should-
at the maximum. That's at the maximum, which we do not anticipate the maximum.
So you can see in the tax rate in 2000 was 7.7, and we decreased it. This is pretty small to see. We decreased it every year until 2009. We increased it to 6.77, and we have decreased it every year since.
So for 11 straight years, we've had a decrease. Okay, is there, staff, do you have any additional comments?
No.
Any comments from the council?
Yeah, just looking at these rates, it looks like for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, we held it constant. 2009 through 2013. Held it constant for 2 more years after that, 14 and 15. Nope, that's all.
Okay.
Yeah, there was one thing I think we wanted to ask. At the current rate with the digest the way it is, how much will be the revenue increase?
I believe when I calculated it was $364,000.
364 something, something, something.
Yes.
When we held the rate constant, we were kicking the can down the road. And the can got bigger and bigger, and we weren't doing anything about our problems. So we've started fixing the problems now, But that does take some money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we hit them with some heavy utility increases. I think that's why we're rolling back the last couple of years, because as we increased 75% on the sewage, how much was it on the water?
We were trying to get to 21%.
We got there on the water and the sewer and the sanitation, right?
Yes, sanitation was separate. Those were dollar amount increases, flat amount increases, but yes. So,
So that to me was why we were rolling back, because it wasn't fair to hit them with a tax increase at the same time.
Okay, any other comments? All right, I'll close this hearing. We're adjourned.
thank you.
Actually, took longer than I thought it would.
Oh, it was my question, that's why. I do have a question for you that's not related
Hold on, let's get the cameras off.